everybody, Gina DeLuca here. All right, so today I am going to be giving you a preview of all of the paintings that will be in the auction on April 7th. I am going to try to do first Fridays for auctions. We'll see what happens. Life can be unpredictable. You know how that goes. But at least that will be happening for April. So this is one of the pieces that will be in this. This one is titled Hibiscus. And you can see the this was using pigments, and it is just gorgeous, color shifting, super cool. Look at that color shift. It's like 3 paintings in one. So this one is called Hibiscus. This one is an 18 by 24 titled Kahuna. Some of the pieces that will be in this auction have been around for a while, and I am trying to move some of the pieces out of my house to make room for new pieces. It's hard for me to paint when I am swimming in canvases and there's nowhere to put them. So this one has just this area. It's like so much depth. It's what's swimming in there? Some pretty cool cells on this one, kind of snowflakey, nifty. And this is actually, they're metallic paints. It's kind of hard to tell. But there it is. This one's called Kahuna, 18 by 24. This is another 18 by 24. This is one of the original straight pours back in the day. You can tell those colors. If y'all have been following for a while, you remember I was obsessed with this color palette. Some cool 3D action on these cells. This one is called When Pele Speaks, I think. Is that right? Yes, When Pele Speaks. And again, this one's been around for a while, so it will be a very low starting price. This might be an opportunity to grab yourself a painting at discounted prices. And we have another 18 by 24 titled Take Me to the River. This will also have a very low starting price for its size. If you like green, this is your jam. Again, 18 by 24 titled Take Me to the River. All right, we have this little guy here. This is a 10 by 10 titled Cosmic Snow. You can see some very cool cells happened in this one. Let's see if I can get some shimmer in there. These are metallic paints. Cosmic Snow, 10 by 10. This one is a 14 by 14 called Magic Well. Make a Wish. I almost see a face in that center. Interesting. Again, this is a 14 by 14 titled Magic Well. This is another 14 by 14 titled Beyond the Sea. Back in the old days, at my last studio, I created this one. This may be in the Fluid Art Inspiration cards. I think this might have been a funnel pour. But again, 14 by 14, titled Beyond the Sea. This one is an 11 by 14, titled Binary Flow. Got some cool 3D action on this one. A simple palette, obviously. And again, this one will be fire sale prices. 11 by 14 binary flow. Okay, this one is a 10 by 20, titled Fire Swipe. Let's see if I can show you any of that shimmer. These are metallic paints, but you know how that is, trying to get them to show up. And again, 10 by 20, titled Fire Swipe. And this one is another 10 by 20, titled Blue Fire. Again, this is going to be liquidation prices. You'll want to check this auction out on April 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Blue Fire. This is another 10 by 20, titled Frosted Sunset. I kind of see it hanging more this way, but for aspect ratio purposes, we're doing it that way. But some cool stuff happening in there. Lots of really delicate layering. And again, this one's called Frosted Sunset, 10 by 20. We have another 10 by 20 titled Dragon's Lair. A very dramatic piece. Delicate but dramatic. The red is looking a bit orange on my camera, but it is the cadmium red deep hue, so it is that beautiful, beautiful, luscious red. You can see there's the metallics in there. Looks super cool. 10 by 20, Dragon's Lair. And we have one more 10 by 20. This one is titled Chinese New Year. Kind of reminded me of one of those dragons. Let's see if I can capture the metallics in this one. The metallics are so hard to pick up. Again, this one is called Chinese New Year, and 10 by 20, fire sale starting price. This is an 18 by 24 titled Molten Metal. This is lots of metallics, which are going to be difficult to see, but they are there and blinging. Again, 18 by 24 titled Molten Metal. Okay, this one is an 18 by 24 titled Lava Flow. Just a very dramatic piece. We've got some metallics going on in there. That gold really pops off of the canvas. 18 by 24, titled Lava Flow. This is a 16 by 20, titled Silver Linings. It is so hard to show you, but the metallics in this have a super 3D effect. Let's see if I can... This was back in the day when I still used silicone, clearly. But again, 16 by 20 silver linings. This is a 16 by 20 called Peacock Sea. If you've been in the Go Make Some Art group for a while, that probably looks familiar to you. I think that was my Instagram photo for a while. But again, this will also have a fire sale starting price. I always loved the little bubbles running through that area. Looks like an octopus tentacle. Peacock Sea. 16 by 20. This is a 14 by 14 titled Bronze Swan. These are actually still in the process of being varnished. I will be adding more varnish, but I wanted to get this out to you so y'all had some time to peruse before the auction on April 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, this one is called Bronze, what did I say? Bronze Swan. Bronze Swan. The bling is going to be amazing once this is fully varnished and you get all of that awesome refraction that happens. 14 by 14, Bronze Swan. This is a 16-inch round titled The Forest. Again, in the process of being varnished, but you can start to get the idea of how this thing is going to bling. The more layers of varnish I put down, and the smoother this top layer gets, the more refraction, light refraction you get, and the more the bling will bling. But really beautiful colors together. Again, 16-inch round titled The Forest. This is a 14 by 14 titled Sugar and Spice. Again, I think the rest of the pieces that I'm showing you are still in the midst of being varnished. But really, really pretty colors together. Sugar and Spice, 14 by 14. Another 14 by 14 titled Chocolates and Jewelry. Again, going to be a super blinger when she's finished. But hopefully you can get the idea. This is about 8 layers of varnish. I will probably do at least another 4 layers to get where I need it to get. Possibly more. We'll see. I know when, I just know. When I see it and I'm like, that's it. That's good. That's perfect. So again, 14 by 14, chocolates and jewelry. This stunner is a 16-inch round titled Space Glacier. This is a monochromatic cloud pour. If you would like to learn how to do this and have me teach it to you in person, you can come on out to Seattle, April 27th to 29th. And I will be teaching that in person at the Fluid Art Experience. Get yourself a nice glowing piece. Again, this is a 16-inch round titled Space Glacier. Here we have a 16-inch round titled Atlantis. She's already blinging, but it's going to be a stunner when it's finished being varnished. The center on this one was so perfect. All the glow. Again, 16-inch round titled Atlantis. This one is a 12 by 12 titled Cosmic Lily. And I got some gorgeous oil slick effect on this one. I loved the effect. I'm always trying to get that oil slick look. But it kind of looked like a lily to me. It has some cool 3D action going on there. But the bling is beautiful. It looked like a calla lily to me. Get the calla lily and a little stem. I debated turning this into a lily by, like, embellishing it. But then I kind of decided not to because I liked the way it was. So, 12 by 12, Cosmic Lily. Okay, we have this little guy. It is a 10 by 10. It is small, but it is mighty. Look at the 3D action on that. I mean, it is so 3D. And it is blacklight reactive. Let's take a look at that. Okay, there it is under the blacklight. Of course, the camera is not going to love that. How do I not make a shadow? But it is blacklight reactive and it looks very cool. So again, this is a 10 by 10 titled Rosie in the middle. I do love this piece. And the varnish on this one looks gorgeous. Just so 3D. And this is a piece titled Bonsai. The metallics in this are stunning, stunning, stunning. Love the way they came out. Again, this will get a bit more varnish, but I love the trunk on this. That was what made me fall in love, the trunk. There it is. This is a 12 by 12 titled Bonsai. This is a 16-inch round titled Desert Rose. This also will be getting more varnish, but that has the Deco Art Berry in it. This was part cloud pour and then part straight pour. The satin enamels are what makes it a cloud pour. So there were some satin enamels. It was a mix of the Deco Art metallics and the satin enamels. So some cool stuff going on there. And again, this is a 16-inch round titled Desert Rose. This is a 12 by 12 titled Arctic Pool. Got some awesome cells on this one. I loved those cells. I thought they were so cool. It looks like the bubbles underneath a frozen lake. Again, 12 by 12 Arctic Pool, and I may have other pieces that I'll stick in there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's it. I think that's it. That might be it. But yes, so I hope to see you right here on YouTube. I will be having the live auction April 7th at 7 p.m. So do check that out. I hope to see you there. And that's going to be it for this one. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Do check out the description box for all of my links and things of interest to you. And yes, hope you have a beautiful day. Now go make some art.